sign can save your organization time, money, and miles.
Thank goodness. I can finally take these shoes off.
No. Back on. IT orchestration by CDW. People who get it. Find out more at CDW.com/Adobe Sign.
The weather's getting warmer, and everybody wants to be outside. Even your smart speaker. Crank up your favorite Odyssey stations on your Amazon Echo, Google Nest, or Apple HomePod at the pool or while you're grilling. Get your summer soundtrack from stations across the USA. From top 40 to rock, R&B to country. It's all here on Odyssey. Play your favorite station at your command, hands-free on your smart speaker. Your summer soundtrack is part of the universe of audio on Odyssey.
Microban 24 protects against Staphylococcus aureus and Enterobacter aerogenes bacteria, but does not provide 24-hour protection against viruses. Every time you touch a surface, you leave behind bacteria. Use Microban 24 sanitizing spray to keep surfaces sanitized all day. Spray on hard surfaces to kill 99.9% of bacteria and viruses initially, including the virus that causes COVID-19. Microban 24 keeps killing bacteria for 24 hours, touch after touch. When used as directed, Microban 24, touch after touch, it doesn't give up.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Of course we can help you find the right oil for your next change. We've got what your car's engine needs. Right now, you can get 5 quarts of Pennzoil high mileage motor oil and an SCP oil filter for just $28.99. And you can get it all fast your way. Just order online with our free same-day store pickup or next-day delivery. Getting your job done just got easier. Restrictions apply.
So a friend told me about Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and his exact words were, "It changed my life. I used to spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to remove tomato sauce from inside our microwave and soap scum off the bathtub. It's like seriously magic, and my secret weapon for cleaning the kitchen, bathroom, doors, and walls, and even keeping my sneakers clean. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, greatest invention ever."
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, the unicorn of cleaning.
It's like I blinked and suddenly all my business shifted to e-commerce.
Now, my business hours are whenever my customers need me.
My customers want everything now and faster than ever. It's a whole different world.
Your business is changing. The United States Postal Service is changing with it. We're bringing you fast, reliable shipping nationwide. And we're bringing it right where your customers need it. Let's discover new routes. Visit USPS.com/new routes. The United States Postal Service. Priority, you.
Sheila, we need to set up Johnson's quarterly review. Janowski Investments keeps portfolios profitable, but a double client base calls for double the advisors. Hello. Hi, Janet. I'm so sorry. I'm pulling up your portfolio right now. Give me a sec. Indeed can help them hire the people they need. I need Indeed. Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
No, we're all class sports station. No, we're all class sports city.
All right, we gotta do this quick. We gotta set things to Tiger Baseball. We have 12 of 20 on this list. Let's finish it off for Father's Day. We'll go to phones. I also have to tell you, I just put down a $25 bet for Bryson to win the U.S. Open. Plus 550 at PointsBet. $25 gets you 137.50. Let's go, baby. Let's go. God, I'm in a good mood. Go to Brian. You're on the ticket. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Hey, not much. How you feeling, man? You too, man. Danny Tanner. Danny Tanner, I have at number 18, and that would be 13 on this list. And we only have 7 more. You got another guess? Yeah, but Red Bull. Oh, from the 70s show. That is a great guess and a great show. I loved Fez, but it's not on the list.
Oh, all right.
Thanks, brother. Ahmed, 248-539-9797. How about Roger? You're on the ticket. What's going on, Roger?
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, Raj.
Hey, I got 3 right now that are making the list. I promise you that.
All right, start with 1. Give it to me.
Okay, Uncle Phil, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Hell yeah, I got him at number 2, and a lot of people are going to be like, well, he was an uncle. Well, he was to Will, but to Hillary and to Carlton, he was the dad. Who was the little girl? I forget her name.
Ashley. Ashley.
Ashley, exactly. He was her
Also,
father.
Little Nicky as well, too. Little
Oh,
Nicky.
I forgot about Look at You. I forgot about Little Nicky. That's right.
Number
What else you
2,
got? Yeah.
Carl Weathers, Family Matters.
Carl Weathers, Family Matters. His real name in that show was Carl Winslow. I got him at 11. Nicely done. Now, mind you, he was a cop in that show, and he was also the cop in the Die Hard movie. So I always thought he was the same dude. That was a great show. He had Steve Urkel, or his alter ego, Steven Urkel. God, I love that show.
Yeah.
Family Matters. All right, give me one more.
Last one, Sanford and Sons.
Fred Sanford, correct?
Fred Sanford, yep, Fred Sanford.
Should be on the list. He's not. He got robbed?
For my father sitting next to me.
He's not there, my friend. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Not bad, though. You got 2 of 3. Not bad. All right, 248-539-9797. There's some hard ones left. I want to give you a quick hint. There might be a couple recent ones on there. Let's go to Casey. You're on the ticket. What's going on, Casey?
hey, what's up, Jeff?
Hey, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can't remember what his name is, but Tony Danza from,
Oh, who's the boss? Yeah, he played for the St. Louis Cardinals. He blew out his knee. Next thing you know, he's a housemaid for Angela Bauer. It's a great show. Not on the list. One of my favorite episodes, though, was when the kid Jonathan got a job as a ball boy for the Mets, and some Met ripped a double down the right field line, and he picked it up in foul territory, and he got fired. It cost the Mets like the playoffs. Very emotional. Sorry, go on.
that maybe, Alyssa Milano.
Oh, yes, of course, Alyssa Milano. Then she was in Fear with Marky Mark. Great movie. But what else you got?
I was gonna say Tony Soprano.
I got him at 13.
Oh,
13. Nicely done. He was the one guy I wasn't exactly sure people were going to get because, most of these guys are comedy dads. But yes, it's a great show. He was a great dad. I mean, I think he loved his kids. He also... All right. Don't swear, please. 348-539-9797. Whoever didn't put Red Forbert on the list is a dumbass. Needs to get Red's foot up his ass. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can we go to another call? We had to dump the swear word. We good? All right, we're good. Let's pick up Andy. You're on the ticket. What's going on, Andy?
hey, Rick, happy Father's Day, buddy.
You too, man.
Thank you. I got 2 for you. I got 1 for you specifically. How about Jim Walsh?
Oh, my goodness. Jim Walsh should be on the list. Of course, Brandon and Brenda's father on 90210. A wonderful husband to Cindy, if I do say so myself, too. Not on the list, but
I was kind of a long shot, but I did that 1 for you. I had to
Appreciate
talk about
that.
a lot of our folks. Not on the list. Okay, my one that I called in for, his wife was on the best moms list that you did probably a year ago. So I'm going to go with George Bluth.
say again, I'm sorry?
George Bluth from Arrested Development.
Not on the list.
He could probably be on the worst dad's list too, Brady, now you think about it, but...
I would agree with you. You got another one?
No, that's it, Riggs. That's my 2. I shot my wad there. Thanks.
All right, Andy. We appreciate it. Not bad. Not bad. Good guesses right there. Come on. We can still do this. Let's go to Terry. You're on the ticket. What's going on, Terry?
Hi, Rigger. Happy Father's Day. It's actually Terry.
Thank you, Terry. Oh, Carrie. I'm sorry. You said Carrie, correct?
Yeah.
Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. Happy Father's Day to your dad as well.
Thank you. I'll tell him. What about Frank Gallagher from Shameless?
Frank Gallagher. Now, I wouldn't call him a great dad, but he's
I know.
a fun dad at least. He likes the drugs. Not on the list. You got another one?
What about Eddard Stark from Game of Thrones?
Not there either. I'm sorry.
Stephen Keaton from Family Ties?
Already guessed. He was number 5.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay, that's all I have.
Thank you, Carrie. Enjoy the
Yep.
day. There we go. All right, we're running up against it. Let's go to Kelly. You're on the ticket. What's going on, Kelly?
Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. How about George Jetson?
I mean, he was kind of ahead of his time, I feel, don't you think?
Of course.
And he is number 14 on this list.
Nice.
George Jetson, his dog Elroy, or I think his dog was, no, Astro, I'm sorry.
Astro, yeah.
His kid was named Elroy. You got another one?
That's right. Yep.
Do you have another one, Kelly, or is that it?
That's all I got today.
No, sit down. I appreciate it. All right, here's what we're going to do. 1 is Phil Dunphy, 2 is Uncle Phil. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have 3 missing. That's it. We have 3 missing. Come on. Let's go to Dave in Dearborn Heights. We got 2 minutes. Come on, Dave.
Hey, happy Father's Day.
You too, my friend. What's going on? What do you got?
All right, I got an old timer. Nothing else.
Not on the list. I'll give you another one if you have it.
No, that's all I got.
All right, let's go to Dave. Dave is going to be the last caller, then maybe I'll take a ticket text there. Hey, Dave.
Hey, I got the hippest dad in the history of TV. Bill Bixby from The Courtship of Eddie's Father.
Not on the list. Dave, here's what I want to do, though.
Mr. Eddie, how about John Dutton from Yellowstone?
Oh, not on the list either. Here's what I want to do. I want to give you a hint. 1 is recent, like super recent, like a show still on today.
Okay.
Any idea?
No. I'm an old school guy, man. Sorry.
All right, Dave. Well, we did well. 17 to 20. You want to take a guess, Kassar? You want to do it for the people? No? All right. Well, here's the list. We got 17. Number 3, I knew it was going to be hard. Jack Pearson from This Is Us. Great dad if you watch the show. Number 4, great show. Good Times, James Evans. He was Kid Dynamite's father. And then number 7 was Walter White from Breaking Bad. That's a great dad. I mean, he cared about his family so much. He was dying of lung cancer that he decided to go into business and become, a meth dealer and maker. So, cared about his family. All right, that was fun. We did well. Tigers, Angels. Can the Tigers win a game against the Angels? Casey Mize, you got to believe, is their best bet. He's going to be on the bump. We'll send you to Anaheim, Halos, and Tigers. Happy Father's Day, everybody. We hope you enjoy the day. Go golfing, go drinking, go barbecuing. Enjoy yourself. A lot of great sports today as well. And it starts with the Tigers and the Astros. Make the Angels right now.
Hi, I'm David Huff from Hall Financial. Did you know that over 50% of our refinance loans do not require an appraisal? So whether you want to lower your payments, shorten your term, maybe take some cash out to renovate your home, or pay off some lingering high-interest debt, there's a good chance you don't need an appraisal when you refinance with Hall Financial. Call to find out more, 248-308-5000, or go to callhallfirst.com.
Hall Financial, NMLS ID 1467435, Equal Housing Lender. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider and are only available if the provider determines a prescription is appropriate. Subscription required. See website for full details and important safety information.
Hey guys, good news. The outrageously expensive Little Blue Pill is now generic, which means you can get the prescription medication to treat ED at affordable prices. And Hims makes it extra affordable. You pay just $30 for a month's supply. And right now, get your first online doctor's visit totally free when you go to 4hims.com/joy. That's right, free. Zero copay, no expensive appointments, no awkward face-to-face conversations to get your prescription. Hims connects you to doctors online who can evaluate you and, if appropriate, prescribe your ED medication. And a pharmacy sends it right to your door. Hims makes it affordable, private, and incredibly easy. Nobody likes dealing with ED. Now, thanks to Hims, nobody has to. And that's really good news. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/joy. That's 4hims.com/joy for your free online visit. FORHIMS.com/joy.
Okay, 3 dozen by tomorrow morning. Yep, the roses and
Faraz's flower shop is blooming. To keep up with high demand, he must strengthen his business's roots.
Just 1 second. Faraz's flowers. Hold, please. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to Faraz's.
Indeed can help him hire the people he needs.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey Detroit, this is Tanya Lamond from Lamond Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. So, you really want a new car? Your credit's not so good. You're upside down in your trade. You're the victim of a repossession, divorce, or bankruptcy. You know more than your trade is worth. Lamond Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram kicks those bugs every day, and we can get you approved. And get this, we can give you a
Microban 24 protects against Staphylococcus aureus and Enterobacter aerogenes bacteria, but does not provide 24-hour protection against viruses. Every time you touch a surface, you leave behind bacteria. Use Microban 24 sanitizing spray to keep surfaces sanitized all day. Spray on hard surfaces to kill 99.9% of bacteria and viruses initially, including the virus that causes COVID-19. Microban 24 keeps killing bacteria for 24 hours, touch after touch. When used as directed, Microban 24, touch after touch, it doesn't give up.
If an education can help you prepare for a career change, here's an opportunity. University of Phoenix is awarding up to $1 million in new scholarships this month. You could earn between $2,000 and $3,000 in a non-cash tuition scholarship. See which one you may qualify for at phoenix.edu.
At Progressive, we're making things even easier. We'll help you bundle your home and car insurance together so you can save on both. Learn more at progressive.com or 1-800-PROGRESSIVE.
Varsity Lincoln is the #1 Lincoln dealer because Varsity makes you #1. Saving you thousands on certified pre-owned Lincolns. Step up to the plate at Varsity and hit a home run every time. Only at Varsity Lincoln in Novi and varsitylincoln.com.
Curveball, hit hard out of the left field. Did that for a base hit. Martin Mayhem is down at top. Here comes the throw. Down first, left the ball, and he runs on the 3 and he got it.
Detroit of the Bad. Jose swing, and there's another drive for left. It's deep, and this one is gone. But it was gone. More of the crowd. It's unbelievable. It's magic here in this ballpark. The love of your team.
You Tiger fans are the greatest fans of all. No question about that.
A 121-year tradition continues. This is Detroit Tigers baseball on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network. Brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Committed to providing members access to care they need whenever and wherever they need it. From the Metro Detroit Buick GMC Dealers broadcast booth, let's join the voices of Tigers baseball. Dan Dickerson and Jim Price.
Hello again, everyone. Getting ready to wrap up this road trip in 4 games in Anaheim. The Angels have taken the first 3 of the series. The Tigers still have a chance at a winning record on the road trip with a win today. Dylan Bundy is on the mound for the Angels, and he has really struggled this year after being arguably the Angels' best pitcher last year. Tigers counter with Casey Mize, who's on a 9-game stretch right now with a 2.80 ERA. He has been terrific start to start. Tigers and Angels wrapping up a 4-game set. Our conversation with manager A.J. Hinch is next on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
PointsBet understands that in sports it pays to be fast. Download the PointsBet app now and use code Tigers to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. Sports is speed, and luckily your sportsbook can keep up. When you bet with PointsBet, an official sports betting partner of the Detroit Tigers, you get faster bets, faster withdrawals, and faster rewards at your fingertips. Download the app now to experience Michigan's premium sportsbook for yourself. And don't forget to sign up with code Tigers to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. Time is money, and it pays to be fast. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
Whether it's 2 a.m. on the weekend or you just need a second opinion, Blue Cross is here with more ways to help you access the care you need. You can call our 24-hour nurse line with any questions during those early mornings or schedule a virtual doctor visit to get that second opinion. Anytime, anywhere, we're here for it all and always will be. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Confidence comes with every card. To learn more, visit hereforitall.com.
Official health system of the Detroit Tigers.
Getting ready to wrap up this 4-game series with the Angels. Angels taking the first 3, an 8-3 win last night. And just want to talk real quickly, AJ, because it seems like he's going to be an important piece here to get some innings from him. Willie Peralta start 5 innings, 5 runs. The stuff looks good. It's still a mid-90s fastball, but there's also some hard contact. What did you see?
Well, I saw him do a little bit of everything. You know, I thought he'd get into the game okay. They put a little pressure on us. We didn't respond great. They had the big inning where they hit the ball out of the ballpark and had some had some momentum, and then I saw him bounce back and really get through 5 innings. The last 2 being zeros was really key for him. So there is a volume component to what we wanted to get out of yesterday. We wanted quality as well. We got a mixture of both, and ultimately stayed in the game because our offense came back and put up a little fight, but couldn't do enough.
Daz Cameron last night with Dad watching from right behind home plate hits a 415-foot drive over the right. It's an 18-foot right field wall, and then an RBI single in his next at bat in the very next inning. A couple of good at bats from Daz. That was a big moment for him.
It was, and it's a big night for him, and a fun night for him. I think it was the first time his dad saw him play live in the big leagues, and that's cool. And you saw the big smile on Mike behind home plate. We knew where he was sitting, and Daz really gave us a jolt, and his night last night really got him into the lineup today. It's nice to see a young player step up and have some success, and then we're going to put him in there again today and continue to teach and grow and mature him at this level. It's a lot of firsts for him. On Father's Day weekend to hit a homer in front of your dad's got to be pretty cool for him.
Is that a good sign for a young hitter? I mean, I haven't seen too many young right-handed hitters go oppo like he did last night.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's where his swing path is and what he's comfortable doing. He does it all the time in terms of BP, and his swing is geared towards center field to right center. That it is impressive. You want to make sure he stays with that. I think there's going to be some teams that start to pound him inside with fastballs pretty soon. You're not going to just keep letting him hit homers. Those videos travel fast to your opponent. So he's going to need to make an adjustment to be able to cover more than just the outside or upper part of the plate. But it does show the potential that he has to be an impactful hitter.
The ban on sticky stuff begins Monday, or the enforcement of it starts Monday. You wanted some clarification last night on a couple of different things, it sounded like. Just describe what you were looking for as you get ready for a whole new era.
Yeah, it's going to be different, and I applaud the effort of getting the level playing field. What I don't understand is how we can expect our players to just snap their fingers and behave a different way just because we've picked a date on the calendar. So case in point is rosin's legal, and you go in and you see guys putting rosin all over themselves, and now we have umpires telling us that they can't do that. They can only apply it to their hand or their throwing arm. They can't apply it to their glove arm. These guys have been doing this for decades, and in every game that they've gone in, they've got habits, they've got little mannerisms that they do that they're used to that have nothing to do with cheating or nothing to do with trying to get sticky, and that's going to be confusing to players. And when we ask our players to compete at this level, you want them to have a clear mind. If you don't have clear rules and a clear understanding of how each umpire is going to interpret it, you can have a little bit of chaos. Luckily for us, Monday we're off. We'll watch other teams deal with it first.
But the point about mannerisms is a good one. I mean, you're just used to doing certain things, and it may have nothing to do with getting a stickier grip or sticky stuff on your hand. It's just what you're used to doing, and now it may lead to an inspection and some problems.
Yeah, and you can make an honest mistake, and if a guy gets ejected on an honest mistake, it's not going to help his reputation. It's not going to help our club. It's not going to help the rule. And what's difficult is now with this rule being applied, which again I support. We have issues with rosin. Rosin's white. White goes on dark hats, and all of a sudden it looks like there's a foreign substance on a hat, and we got to switch the hats out. I mean, you can get very, very ticky-tack with this stuff, and I understand we have to react that way in order to get this stuff out of the game, but I hope common sense prevails, and I hope there's no sort of misinterpretations or misunderstandings or honest mistakes that impact the competition on the field.
All right, AJ, thank you.
You got it.
Tigers manager AJ Hinch, stay with us. We've got more to this on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
From the biggest of big games to the littlest of the little. Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest. From some of the biggest stadiums in the state to the familiar fields down the street, you're helping make a difference to the people and places you call home. Learn more at Meijer.com/community.
Right now, businesses need more than encouraging words of support or hashtags of solidarity. Hope won't solve our economic challenges. Right now, businesses need business. And that's what Comerica Bank is here to do. We're providing millions of resources to help drive business back to our communities. To find out how Comerica Bank can help your local business, visit Comerica.com/business. Member FDIC, equal
the fast and easy way to bet on sports. This is not a joke, I swear. The New York Yankees are actually playing some pretty good baseball. Yankees hosting the first place A's yesterday. 8th inning, Gio Urshela dug in for 4 games.
Driven to center field. And a back. Still back. Track. Wall. Lead. See ya. Yankees lead 5-4. A home run into Monument Park for Urshela. And the Yankees have come all the way back to take the lead.
Yankees win the game. They've won 4 of their last 5 ball games after a decent amount of losing. They're 37-33 on the season. That's good for 3rd place in the AL East, but they still have a lot of work to do as they're 5.5 games out of 1st place in the division and 5 games out of a wild card spot. Watch out. The Yankees might be getting it together. All the audio courtesy of the official website of the New York Yankees around the league, brought to you by PointsBet Sportsbook, the fast and easy way to bet on sports. From the 1-800-CALL-SAM studios, I'm Jeff Rieger on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
Hi, Tigers fans. It's Dan Dickerson wishing Happy Father's Day to you and our guest, Andy Hetzel, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, who joins us on the broadcast every Sunday.
Thank you, Dan. Happy Father's Day. The joys of my life are my daughters, Zoe and Lily. I want to wish Happy Father's Day to you and to all the fathers and grandfathers listening to the game.
This is a special day, Andy. There is nothing better than being a dad to my kids, Rachel and Justin. So proud of watching them grow into young adults with passions for what they do. And on this Father's Day, Andy, I think we need to talk about the importance of men's health.
It's a great point, Dan. This week, we recognize Men's Health Week and stress the importance of all of us taking the important steps to manage our good health and prevent serious illness.
I couldn't agree more, Andy. So many serious health conditions can be prevented by eating right, exercising, and staying ahead of the game by getting regular checkups. And we need to realize that seeking the right care for our bodies and our minds doesn't mean we're weak. In fact, really, it's just the opposite.
Yes, Dan. It's a sign of strength to acknowledge the fragility of our human bodies, and it's a sign of wisdom when we take proactive steps to make our bodies stronger, reach out to our doctors on a regular basis, and work with them on a plan for our good health. However, it's a fact that men are less likely than women to go to the doctor for their annual exam.
And that doctor's visit is so critical. Many chronic and life-threatening diseases like high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and obesity start off as conditions that are preventable.
You're right, Dan. We encourage every man to schedule regular visits with their doctor and take steps to be proactive about their health. And the same advice we had for moms last month also applies this month for dads. Dads and all men out there, if you have a mental health concern, don't shrug it off. Address it. Blue Cross has resources to help at bcbsm.com/mental health.
Very sound advice, Andy. And Tigers fans, you can get more helpful information about living healthier at ahealthiermichigan.org.
Thanks, Dan. Happy Father's Day. Now, let's go Tigers.
Breaking up is hard to do. Just when you think you're ready to leave, you talk yourself back into staying. And when it comes to your wireless carrier, you know you should have left a while ago. You're over the big 3 carriers. You deserve better. Xfinity Mobile, the carrier rated #1 in customer satisfaction. Now you can get unlimited with 5G included for just $30 a month when you get 4 lines. $30 for all the flexibility you could ask for on the nation's fastest, most reliable network. That's the kind of relationship you want to be in, where there's give and take. We give you unlimited data for $30. You take it everywhere you go. So break free from the big 3 and switch to Xfinity Mobile to start saving.
Take the savings challenge at XfinityMobile.com/mysavings or visit an Xfinity store to learn how our Switch Squad makes it easy to switch to Xfinity Mobile and Internet together and save hundreds. Savings compared to top 3 carriers. Xfinity Internet required. Reduced speeds at 20 gigabytes per line. Most reliable based on RootMetrics US report. Results vary, not an endorsement.
Wherever your family calls home, Blue Cross is here for you. By supporting and building healthy communities in every zip code, we're providing a healthier future for all of Michigan. For 81 years, we've kept this promise to help strengthen our neighbors, to stand by their side during the moments they need us most. We're here for it all, and always will be. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Confidence comes with every card. To learn more, visit hereforitall.com.
Today, the From the Field
conversation we had with Tigers starting pitcher Spencer Turnbull right after his no-hitter in Seattle about the game of catch that he had with his dad that helped set up that magical night. After your start in Boston, which was a 3-inning start, your dad drove up from Alabama for a little catch with you. He's always been kind of your coach, right? I mean, just tell us a little bit about what you do with your dad that helps you from time to time, because that apparently was a kind of a key game of catch.
Yeah, he lives in Mississippi, so I can't really say we're from Bama originally, but he drove up because he drives a lot for his job, so he likes driving, or it doesn't bother him, but he's always, if I ever need him, he's always like, okay, I'll be there, whatever you need. And like I said, I felt terrible after Boston. I was like, Dad, I probably need a day to play catch and kind of figure some stuff out. He's like, all right, I'll be there. We had the off day on Monday, and he drove up, and we just went to the park by my house. Just literally just went and played catch. I throw the softball a lot of times when I'm really off. It kind of helps me feel my breaking balls and find my slider and stuff. So, and that was the biggest thing we were trying to work on, was finding my slider. So we just threw for probably like an hour. I felt like some things started to click back in place, and then I worked with Fett in the bullpen with some velocity belt work too, to kind of help feel my hips, and just trying to feel the delivery and get through it. That next start in Kansas City had really paid off. I really felt smooth and connected with my body. My stuff was really good, really sharp, and then just tried to carry that into this week. And some of it was there, some of it wasn't, but it was definitely way better than it was in Boston for sure.
As you said, you use a softball to help you kind of get the feel back on your breaking balls.
Yeah, for sure. I don't really know why it works for me, but it definitely has been something I've done over the last several years, and kind of help me get on top of the curveball more, or get the spin on the slider right, or see my sinker, like the two-seam spin axis. I can see it a little better with the bigger softball than I could with a baseball. It's something that helps me, and it's something that I do from time to time.
So when your dad's catching, will he be able to give you a little feedback on how much the ball might be moving, or can you see that, and is it just helpful to just have him there just observing and just watching your motion?
I think some of both, but there's definitely just a comfort level with him. Just playing catch, just like I don't have to think about anything else than anybody else. It's just, I know that we've done this a million times, and we just and he doesn't care. He doesn't care if I throw a really nasty pitch and snap one off of him in the ankles. Like he's willing to wear it. Like if I'm playing catch with my teammates, I'm not trying to hurt anybody. So it's just like there's just a little bit of hesitation when you're playing catch with somebody else, especially in the big leagues. Like you don't want to break somebody's finger or stump somebody in the toe. But if I hit my dad in the shin, like he's gonna be hurting, but he's like, it's worth it if it helps you figure something out. So like I said, there's just a comfort level there. I can really just let it loose and not care if I miss 3 in a row, bounce 3 in a row. Like I just don't care. It helps me. That comfort level helps me find it a lot.
I think that's really neat. Dad's playing catch with sons has been a part of this game for a long time, and that's pretty neat to help you out, especially these last two.
For sure. I think it's a cool thing.
Yeah. Spencer, thank you so much, and congratulations again.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Tigers starting pitcher Spencer Turnbull. Stay with us. We've got more after this on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
Detroit Tigers baseball, brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, committed to providing members access to care they need whenever and wherever they need it. Now let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station.
I'm attorney Mark Bernstein. We help our clients get a fair shake. If you think the insurance company is treating you fairly, you're wrong, because the insurance company makes more when they pay you less. When the insurance company delays and denies your claim, if they're giving you the runaround, don't delay. Get the Bernstein Advantage today, because after a serious accident, there are two types of people. Those who got the Bernstein Advantage and those who wish they had. 1-800-CALL-SAM.
These past few months have been trying, but despite the setbacks, uncertainty, and challenges, one thing is certain: Michigan will recover. And Comerica is here to help our communities rise. Through our COVID-19 relief program, Comerica has donated millions to COVID-19 testing, personal protection equipment, crucial supplies, food banks, and small businesses. And we're just getting started. To learn more, visit comerica.com/rise. Member FDIC Equal Opportunity Lender.
Swing is a drive to left. That one is long. 121 years of baseball tradition continues.
Brought to you by the Sam Bernstein Law Firm, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort, The D Las Vegas, Northville Lumber, Comerica Bank, General RV, PointsBet Sportsbook,
Series 2.0 on Odyssey.com/Dell.
Sunny skies, light breeze, and very pleasant in Southern California. Hello again, everyone. Getting ready to wrap up the road trip and 4 games of the Angels. Tigers swept the Royals. Has so far been swept in 3 games by the Angels. They'll try to salvage one out of this series, which would mean a winning road trip, with so much to go going in. Dylan Bundy against Casey Mize is the matchup today. The Angels are on the field, so let's check those starting lineups. Brought to you by Coppercraft Distillery. Make sure to include Coppercraft in your starting lineup. For the Tigers in the leadoff spot, DHing today, Robbie Grossman. Jonathan Scope batting second at second base. Jaymer Candelario at third, batting third. Miguel Cabrera in the cleanup spot at first base. Mikhail Badu's in the number 5 spot today. He's in left field. Daz Cameron had the home run and an RBI single in the game last night. He's in center, batting 6th. Omar Mazara batting 7th in right field. Isaac Paredes batting 8th at shortstop, and Jake Rogers batting 9th for manager A.J. Hinch doing the catching. For the Angels, in the leadoff spot, Luis Rengifo getting his second major league start in the outfield. He was very good there last night. He's in the leadoff spot. Shohei Ohtani, the DH, he's got 3 home runs in this series. Taylor Ward batting 3rd. He's in left field. Anthony Rendon in the cleanup spot at 3rd. Jared Walsh at first base in the number 5 spot. Max Stassi doing the catching. He's batting 6th. Jose Iglesias, the shortstop, batting 7th. Juan Lagares in center is batting 8th. And David Fletcher, batting 9th for manager Joe Madden at second base. Next matchup brought to you by Dylan Bundy. Or brought to you by your local Toyota dealers like maybe Dylan Bundy. Visit buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. Dylan Bundy against Casey Mize is the matchup today. Talk about our keys to the game in a moment. We'll tell you it's a beautiful low 70s. Warm afternoon. It's warming into the mid-70s today. Game time weather is brought to you by McLaren Health, the official healthcare system of the Detroit Tigers radio network. Tigers and Angels wrapping up this 4-game series. Tigers come in at 29-42. The Angels 36-35. First pitch of the game is a fastball up and in, ball 1. And we are underway here at Angel Stadium. So glad to have you along for the wrap-up of the road trip in this 4-game set. First pitch of the game brought to you each and every game by Bell Tire. We will always get the lowest tire price, period. Fastball on the outside edge, but called ball 2. So the keys to the game brought to you by Sarah Wayland Chevrolet. Take advantage of a pitcher who right now is not pitching with a ton of confidence. Change up for a strike on the outside edge to make it 2-1 on Robbie Grossman. Dylan Bundy was arguably the Angels' best and most consistent pitcher last year. Really kind of finally at 27, fulfilling the promise that he never quite fulfilled with Baltimore. The 2-1 ball soft into the right side. Fletcher to the left side on the outfield grass. Returning flip to first to the Rose Miller. They have 1 up and 1 down. David Fletcher is just a pleasure to watch. This kid makes plays, and boy, he's created some things on the base paths as well in this series. But the confidence has really started to flag for Dylan Bundy. Those who have been watching him number 2. It's off to Jamer Candelario. Jamer 0 for 4 in the game last night. He had a really good stretch coming off the injured list, bereavement list. First pitch curveball for a strike. That's a pitch to watch today for Dylan Bundy. Last year it was fastball slider that got him to those good numbers by the end of the year. Those pitches have been off for him this year. Swing and miss. Change up in the dirt. Quickly no balls and 2 strikes. He started to mix in the curveball this year to steal strike 1 or steal an early strike. And it's starting to become a very effective pitch for